Verify the Rolle's theorem for x into x minus 2 into e power 3x by 4. Is it continuous? We have x into x minus 2. If you multiply them, what happens? It is equal to what? X square minus 2x into, it is better to multiply these two. Do you know the reason? Why? See, the differentiation is easy here. If you want multiply these things here, you have to differentiate the product of three functions. Okay. So if you multiply them, you can make use of what? The product of two. You know the product of two function, right? The differentiation of product of two function. And x square minus 2x, what is that? Is it continuous? So x square minus 2x being a polynomial, it is continuous. It is differentiable also. How can you say about the exponential function? E power 3x by 4. Is it continuous? Yes, it is continuous for any real number. And it is differentiable also. We have two function. And the sum of two function is again what? Sum of two continuous function is again continuous. Product of two continuous function is again continuous. We have two continuous functions here. The product of them is again continuous. So we can say that polynomial x square minus 2x is continuous, differentiable on what? 0 to. And how can you say, what can you say about the exponential function? Exponential function. So e power 3x by 4 is what? Is continuous as well differentiable. So being product of two continuous functions, being a product of two continuous functions, in the bracket you can write a differentiable also. Being a product of continuous differentiable function. What can you say about f of x? F of x is on the closed interval 0 to and differentiable on the open interval 0, comma. Now we need to check whether the endpoints are coincides or not. Look at the first function here. What is our f of x? So we have to calculate what? Don't feed this equation. What happens if you substitute x equal to 0 here? 0 into anything is 0, right? So f of 0 is what? 0. What happens if you substitute x equal to 2 here? 2 minus 2 is again 0. 0 into anything is 0. So f of 2 is also 0. Now, so therefore what happens here? Therefore, f of 0 is equal to f of 2. So what is the next step? So I can apply the Rolle's theorem now. So Rolle's theorem states that so there exists at least one x in the open interval 0, 2 such that f dash of x is 0. F dash of x equal to 0. Now I have to calculate f dash of x and equate that to 0. So what is your f of x here? Which is x square minus 2x into e power 3x by 4. Now let me differentiate this. I want to differentiate this. Right? Okay, how can you do the differentiation? You have to apply the product rule. First function into second function. Write the first function as it is. What is the product rule says? You have to keep the first function as it is and differentiate the second function. Plus, now the second function as it is, differentiate the first function. That's it. That is your product rule. What is the first function here? X square minus 2x. What is the differentiation of e power x? The differentiation of e power x is what? The differentiation of e power x is e power x. What is the differentiation of e power ax? It is a into. So here we are differentiating e power 3x by 4. What is the differentiation of e power 3x by 4? Here a equals to 3 by 4. It is 3 by 4 into, right? So what is the differentiation of that? It is 3 by 4 into e power 3x by 4. The differentiation of e power x is e power x. The differentiation of 3x by 4 is 3x by e power 3x by 4. And we need to differentiate the function. First we have to differentiate the whole exponential function. Later we have to differentiate the exponential. So power, right? We have to differentiate the power also. What is the power here? See, this is the situation. You have this. The very first step is you have to differentiate the whole exponential function. You know that the differentiation of exponential function is equal to exponential function. What is that? It is e power 3x by 4 into. Now you have to differentiate what? You have to differentiate the power with respect to x. It is 3 by 4 into x. 3 by 4 is constant, take that outside. What is the differentiation of x? It is 1. So I can say that it is what? It is 3 by 4 into e power. So the differentiation of e power 3x by 4 is 3 by 4 into e power 3x by 4. Yeah. Plus second function, it is e power 3x by 4 into, what is the differentiation of x square minus 2x? The differentiation of x square is 2x, minus 2 is constant, the differentiation of x is 1. First function, differentiation of second function. The second function, differentiation of first function. That's it. So this is equal to what? Which is equal to, I can take e power 3x by 4 common. So what are the remaining things? It is 3 by 4 into x square minus 2x plus 2x minus 2. So this is equal to, so e power, okay, hige takolona. So simplification madana. So 3x by 4 into, let me multiply this 3 by 4. What happens? It is 3x square by 4 minus 3 2s are 6. 6x by 4 plus 2x minus 2. So it is e power 3x by 4 into, so what are the coefficients of x square? Here we have only one term, right? It is 3x square by 4. What is this? This is 2 2s are, and it is 2 3s are, 3 by 2, right? So look at the coefficients of x. What is that? Here we have 2 and here we have minus 3 by 2, which is 1 by 2, right? You can calculate that using calculator, okay, which is 1 by 2. So what is that? It is plus 1 by 2 into x, that is x by 2 minus 2. I just simplified this stuff. This is your f dash of x. What you have to do here? By Rolle's theorem you have f dash of x is what? 0. What is f dash of x here? It is e power 3x by 4 into 3x square by 4 plus x by 2 minus 2 is equal to what? Is equal to 0. Can you say that exponential function is 0? The product of two number is 0 here. Can you say that e power 3x by 4 is 0? Yes. At what point it is 0? So e power x is not equal to 0 for any x. So it is a non-zero quantity. So I can say that this cannot be 0. So since e power 3x by 4 is not 0 for any x, what must be 0? So 3x square by 4 plus x by 2 minus 2 is equal to what? 0. In multiply throughout by 4. What happens? Which is 3x square plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. Now take the calculator. Do you know how to solve this equation? Just go to the mode button. In that you can see the equation, right? Select the equation and you have several equations there. Linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation. What is this equation? What is the degree of this? What is the order? 2, right? So you have to select the quadratic equation. Look at the number 3. Ax square plus bx plus c. That is the quadratic equation. Select that. It is asking the coefficients of x square, x and constant coefficients. What is the coefficient of x square? That is your a. What is that? What is the coefficient of x square here? 3. Click on 3 and equal to button press ಮಾಡಿ. Later, what is the coefficient of x? 2. Equal to press ಮಾಡಿ. What is the constant coefficient? Not just 8, it is minus 8. And hit equal button. What will you get? It's 4 by 3. You have S and D option here. Okay? Click on that. You will get what? 1 point. What is x here? 1 point. What is the other value? Hit equal to again. It is minus 2. So among these two values, it is sufficient to have at least one value in the interval. So what is that? I can say that 1.33 is belongs to what? What is the interval here? 0, 2. So hence, what's your conclusion? Hence, Rolle's theorem is verified.